Hello and good morning. Spring's rolled around again. Weather's nice. I've got 5 days off work and I'm setting off again on another bike trip adventure. For the first day I'm heading to a town just south of Beijing called Gu'an. It's about 90 kilometers away and the route is taking me directly through Beijing City. So I'm going to go through there, past Tiananmen Square, out the bottom, and it's going to be about 90 kilometers. One of the reasons why I didn't want to go through the mountains this year and instead I've opted to stay on the flats is that the Beijing council or government, they have banned all drone flight all through the whole province of Beijing, and that encompasses the entirety of the mountain ranges. So instead, if I head south into Hebei, I can use my drone and get a little bit of practice for when I do the big bike packing trip from Shanghai to Hong Kong in the summer. I'm going to be entering Beijing City soon, and although it's only a small part of the route, I think with all the traffic in there, I'm probably going to be spending the majority of the trip today just cycling through it, especially considering that it's a bank holiday today. It is a beautiful sunny day today. It's about 29 degrees, noontime right now. But according to the weather forecast, I think there might be some rain tomorrow. Hopefully though, that's just going to be in the late afternoon. Fingers crossed. Getting close to Tiananmen now, but the police have just asked all the cyclists to take a detour. I think because it's a bank holiday, they're upping the security a bit, so I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be going past it or not, but whatever. I think the exact same thing happened a couple of years ago when I cycled through here in the spring. With it being a bank holiday, they've got a lot more security on there. It's a bit unfortunate, but whatever. I've seen it about a million times by now, so. With them just specifically stopping bikes coming through there, I'm completely lost as to where to go, and I'm just riding around in circles. I just need to get as far away from this place as possible. I'm not even allowed to turn back and go the way that I've just come. And it doesn't look like I'm the only one as well, because there's other people trying to come back this way and they're getting told to turn around, just keep heading in one direction. Piss off. Okay, new plan. Head south, straight to the bottom of Beijing, and then continue with the route once I get far, far away from Tiananmen. It was stupid to want to go there on a bank holiday. Okay, I seem to be away from it now. Nearly back on track. And now I'm finally back on track after about, I think maybe 30 minutes. From now, it should be south all the way, out of the city. Really easy. I've just made my first and probably only pit stop. I've just got myself some sports drink. These pineapple cake things, and I've managed to find some wet wipes so I can clean the bike once I get to the hotel. Looks like there might be a fire over there. There's a hell of a lot of smoke. I don't think I've spoken about my accommodation yet, but I booked the accommodation for the first 2 nights. The first accommodation is a movie themed hotel, and the second accommodation for tomorrow is a video game themed hotel. Now, I genuinely have not booked these hotels on purpose. They were honestly, genuinely the most convenient ones to stay at. I'm quite looking forward to staying in the movie themed one because there's massive projector screen on the wall, and I think there's like a movie projector in there. I think the video game one just has a couple of gaming PCs in the room, and that's it. In the movie hotel there was an option to stay in a like Stanley Kubrick, what is it? Oh god. Oh god, what's the Stanley Kubrick film? With the apes at the beginning and they're banging around, there's that obelisk that comes down. But anyway, it was like a space themed room. It was quite expensive and it just looked like an 8-year-old kid's bedroom. So obviously I hadn't stayed in that. I'm slumming it in the queen-sized room. Jeez, I cannot remember, like, for the life of me, what the hell is the name of that Stanley Kubrick space film? This is why I'm so terrible at learning Chinese, you know. I've got a brain like a fucking sieve. Hey, how are you? I've just reached my destination for the night. I'm in Gu'an. And all this white shit's getting in my face. Is my face covered in all that white crap? Yeah, every spring all this poplar seed stuff's flying around. It's like a snowstorm. But yeah, I've arrived. Gonna try and find that hotel. Cross my fingers that I have no issues getting the bike in there. Go exploring, see if there's anything to do around here. There it is. I've given the bike a quick wipe down. Now, see if I have any troubles taking it inside. I don't think I will. I usually don't. But then there are those times when I do. Wow, look at that cinema screen. I'm gonna watch a movie on that tonight. Actually thinking about it, am I? Oh, I bet I can't figure out how to work it. I got settled in the hotel room and I completely lost track of time. And it's like 7 o'clock now. So I think I'm just gonna go out for a walk, have a quick look around this place, and head towards a small park I don't think there's going to be much there, but it's just going to get me out, and then I can just say that I've explored this place. I did manage to get some food in the hotel, so that's one thing I can tick off the list of things that I have to do. I got some Japanese kind of healthy fast food branch called Yoshinoya. It came out to about 65 kwai, which I think is like £7. Also, if you're wondering, the hotel room cost, I think it's 228 kwai, which is about £24.50. So all in all, pretty cheap day. I'm not sure if you can see anything here. Probably not the best place to come and make a video, is it? Late at night in a dark park. I thought there might be some lights in here. There isn't. I thought there might just be something here in general, but there isn't. I don't think I want to walk anymore. I walked like half the length of the bloody city. Been all right, but I haven't really stumbled upon anything. I think now I'm just going to turn around, head back to the hotel, and continue editing the rest of the video from today. So I'm going to say now, good night, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. It's 2001: A Space Odyssey. I have just remembered just right now, and I wanted to get it on a video. 2001: A Space Odyssey is the Stanley Kubrick movie. Good morning. It's about 10 o'clock and I'm leaving Gu'an and heading south for 90 kilometers to a town called Daiwangzhou. Actually, it might be called Daiwangzhen. I had a quick Google about any information about the town early this morning, and all I could find out was that there was a lot of construction going along there, and it's famous for construction accidents. I think I'm probably going off the beaten tourist path. But that's fine with me, because the whole point of this trip is just to see new places anyway. And as I found out yesterday at Tiananmen, you do not want to be going to a tourist area in China around a bank holiday. The temperatures are lovely, comfortable 25 degrees today. Sky is sort of blue, sort of grey, sort of polluted I think. But that white poplar pollen stuff is floating around everywhere. It's like trying to cycle through a blizzard. If it gets too bad, I've got a face mask in my bar bag which I can grab. trip. I'm going to try and keep a tally of the money that I spent. I mean, bottles of water and little snacks from shops and a can of beer in the night, I'm not going to factor into it, but I can't be asked. But meals, breakfasts, hotel costs, I'll try and tally them all up. So speaking of, this morning was a McDonald's breakfast, including delivery. It came up to 45 kwai, thereabouts, like 44.85, which translates into British pound to more or less £5. Exactly, it's something like £4.80, but let's split the difference. Through now, and it has been a lovely ride today. For the whole trip I've been travelling on roads which has been running through fields alongside rivers, nice views, beautiful scenic. Oh look, a bull. The roads have still been busy, but that's nothing new. I'm rarely on quiet roads out here anyway. I think there's more lorries in this country than there are people. It has been nice to be able to get the drone out again. I'm trying to get into a rhythm where I can stop the bike, quickly jump off, get the drone out the bag, hook it up, get it in the air, take some footage, and then pack it all back in again. It's really slowing me down at the moment. I need to have a think about how I can speed this process up a bit. What did I just say? Going through nothing but fields and scenic areas, and as soon as I said it, jinxed myself, and we're now going through a small town called Badgerville, I think it is, and I've just got a green light. I've just got my first flat, hopefully only flat, but it's going down slow, so I'm hoping I can just get away from this road and find somewhere where I can change it safely. Oh, perfect, there's a little path coming off here. Piece of metal. There we are. Good thing I found it. That didn't take too long, but I got the drone out because I thought, I'm in the bag, I may as well get the drone out and have a play with it whilst I'm there, why not? And then whilst I was playing with it, a group of 4 young lads came up, like mid-teenagers, and they was really interested and curious about it, asking questions, so I had a chat with them, played around with it for 5 minutes. I've also discovered that they've got a little bike track here that's separate from the main road. It's going to be a lot slower than going on the road, but I feel like just chilling out and taking it easy for the last part of the trip today. Although saying that, yeah, I think this is coming to an end now. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I don't think they've built the rest. So far today, travelled about 80 kilometres, and I think there's going to be between 5 and 10 kilometres left until I reach my destination. The Daiwangen? Daiwangen, I think. I also think it's a good thing that I'm reaching this soon, because the sky's starting to get a little bit grey. That rain that I was speaking about, that might be arriving. If it does, hopefully I can get to a hotel before it hits. I've been wrong all day. I'm not going to Daiwangen. I'm going to a place called Anxin. I'm a dopey bastard. Oh, look at that. It's the town just south of Daiwangen. And speaking of, I've just reached it. So not much further to go now. I'm just getting into the town now, and I'll look for that silly gaming hotel that I booked a room in. This is it. Last street. I'm coming up to it on the right somewhere. Should be there in a couple of minutes. There it is. Turn around, and I found my home for the night. Hey, ni hao. 有一个绿灯。
用了吗？
今日扣一下支付，强力减优惠。
Inside my gaming hotel room, I have no window. I've got a big mirror, but no window. It smells a bit musty in here. And I have 2 gaming PCs, which look pretty shit. There's an RTX in there, but it's probably just a 20 or a 30 series. I don't think it's even 40. And by the looks of it, I'd be surprised if it was even a 60. Yeah, I wish I could have gone for another hotel, but there is none over here that'd really take me. So at least I've got in one. Craig, stop moaning. I've got plenty of snacks, and I've also got a menu and a price list for every single one of them. Likewise, there's also a little mini fridge over there. What I think I'm gonna do now is get a shower, charge everything up, try and transfer all the files from the GoPro over to the phone, and then I wanna get out, brave that wind outside, find somewhere to eat, and then sit down and edit this video. Chat soon. It's just gone 6 o'clock. Left the dingy hotel room. I had to stay in there for a while because I needed to charge everything and then transfer the files over. But now, looking for somewhere to eat. Just gonna have a quick walk around in this shitty weather. Found a restaurant, sit down and edit that video. And I don't think I'm gonna be doing much else tonight, because I'm feeling a little bit fatigued. I think this place will do. I'm just gonna quickly go in. Yeah, this'll do, whatever. Just finished the meal. Gonna walk back to the hotel now because it's still raining outside.
The weather forecast, however, says that it's going to be nice and sunny tomorrow. So maybe wet roads in the morning, wet roads, but lovely blue skies. The meal came up to 97 kwai, which is about 10 quid, I think, more or less. Really nice. I had some lamb, then I had some fried pork, noodles, and then I forgot I'd ordered it. But he brought out some roasted peppers with some more thin noodles in them. And just to keep up with the tally, the room cost 208 kwai, which just off the top of my head, I'm going to assume is about 23 quid. Now that's it for me. Now I'm going to put this camera away whilst I walk down the street with everybody looking at me, talking to myself into a fucking selfie stick. And I'm going to get to the hotel and finish editing that video. I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night.
Today is day 3 and I'm finally going to see whether it's been worth it coming down here to have a look at this watery lake, reservoir, whatever the hell it is area. I'm going to have a bit of a loop around some of the northern part, get out into, I think they're at the islands. I think there's like a cycle path on there. I do not have a clue. I don't even know if I can go on there. My bike computer says I can, so we'll see. Bit of a mystery today. Hopefully it'll be nice and scenic, but even if not, I'm having a nice time. Sun's out, sky's blue. I'm happy. After I've cycled around the area a little bit, I'm gonna retrace my path, head along the northern part of the body of water, whatever the hell it is, and carry on going north into another town where I will be resting for the night. Don't ask me the name of the town. I didn't even try and remember it this morning, and I cannot be asked to look for it on my phone. Let's be honest, neither of us cares. I would have liked to have checked out more of it and gone to the southern part of this water area. That might have been nice. I'm thinking though that in a few days I have to start work again, and I do not want to be getting back to work absolutely exhausted and fatigued. Instead, I'm going to soften the journey of the last 2 days and start heading up north a little bit today. Oh, I can already see it. This bodes well. I was genuinely unsure whether they'd have it all fenced up or not, because I've been to other places around here which had large bodies of water, but there were reservoirs and you couldn't get anywhere near them. I think that guy was just saying Gouda, Gouda. Not sure. The route which I've plotted seems off limit to bikes. It's like a walking path. I think now I'm going to stick to the road, see where the road goes, and just see if I can make a nice day of it. Going off script, I might be heading to the south part. I don't know, I'm just going to go where the road leads and hopefully it's somewhere nice. I'm going to find another road, follow it, and hopefully it goes somewhere nice. I'm now now heading the wrong way into a car park. Oh, there's some water. Now leaving a car park, not getting deterred, plenty of roads, just got to find a decent one. I've stumbled upon this little village and now I'm just cycling down roads which aren't even on the map. I'm not even sure you can call these roads. I've stumbled upon this area which looks quite nice. There's a few people around here, a few buildings, but I'm gonna get the drone out, fly it over this water, and if anyone complains, then put it away. See what happens. I've got a new plan for today. I am just gonna ride wherever I want, just explore all these back streets and this village and just go wherever the hell I want. Half of the roads around here aren't even on the maps that I'm using, so it's gonna be a little adventure. I'm just going to see whereabouts I end up. I've just come up with another new plan, and that is get to the hotel as soon as possible because my weather app has now changed its mind and said that there is a possibility it might rain today. I can feel it now, starting to come down, little drops. I think it's going to piss it down soon. Oh, I can hear the thunder in the background. This doesn't sound good. I could have waited it out in the tourist information centre, and if it starts pissing it down, oh, it's starting now. I was going to say I didn't know if it's going to come or how long it's going to be here for. You know what, I think it might be smart to actually go back to that tourist centre, grab a drink and then just wait for 5 minutes, see if I can miss it. And hopefully it will blow over. I took shelter under there for about 10 minutes. It seems like it could be okay now though, because I've got a headwind going this way, and if you look at the sky over here, it seems like the clouds are going to blow over behind me. So fingers crossed, that's just going to blow over and I'm going to be fine for the rest of the trip. Badgerville. Badgerville. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's the town I'm going to be sleeping in tonight. I said it's the town I'm going to be sleeping in tonight. The weather's cleared up. It's absolutely beautiful now, nice blue skies. It has been blowing a gale though. And those white fluffy things have been a pain in the ass. But it's been a lot better than getting caught in the rain. There it is, Jim's Chase Place. Bullseye, YMN. Take waiter. Okay, this might be an issue. Cops trying to tell me to not take my bike in here. Huh?
推进了吗？
你好，有一个问题吗？我有预定在家。
什么？听不懂。
你听不懂我的话吗？
有预定是吗？
对，我有预定，但是我有自行车，我清洗我的自行车，然后我希望放我的自行车在里面，因为很贵。
可以。
谢谢你，谢谢。Right, that cop's still in there. This is going to be interesting.
I'm inside, I managed to sort it out. The guy downstairs wasn't actually a copper, I think he was just like the doorman slash security for the hotel, and he was just, I think he was trying to be helpful, I'm not quite sure. But when he got the woman from the reception, I basically said to her, look, I've got my bike here, I've got a reservation, I'm gonna clean it outside, can I bring it in? It's very expensive. And she was just said, yeah, not a problem. And yeah, now I'm inside. Hotel number 1 was a movie themed hotel. Hotel number 2 was a video game themed hotel. And this is not even called a hotel, it's called a coffee-tel. It's a coffee themed hotel, and I got a complimentary cup of coffee as I came in. I've also got some nice filter coffees down here, so that'll be good for the morning. I won't have to order one in. Room cost about 232 kwai, which rounding up, let's just call it about 25 quid. I've come in here, cleaned everything. I've got everything in the towel on the floor, drying out. I've just done that a couple of times, give it a squish, get everything nice and dry. Had a shower, brushed teeth. Now I'm just charging everything over here. I've got a Chinese war film on it in the background with the evil Japanese on it, because every time you come into a hotel and switch the TV on, there's like half a dozen of these types of films on here. I've got a cozy little alcove with a chair and a table to put everything on. And now I'm nitpicking, but a really shitty view. Plan now, take the phone, stick everything in the bag. I think I saw a restaurant downstairs, go in there, edit video, have some food, and that's about as far ahead as I've thought.
That place actually wasn't a restaurant, it was just a very nice looking butcher's. So I'm going to take a walk down here and see if there's anywhere else I can find to go and eat. Just finished eating, it's starting to get dark now. In there I had lamb meat with onions and some spinach and peanuts, and I am feeling absolutely stuffed now. I think at some point I'm gonna have to get something with a bit of fibre in it, you know, for reasons. The food came up to 61 kwai, which, let's round up, say 7 quid. And breakfast this morning, I don't think I mentioned, but I got it from a coffee shop. 2 coffees, a ham and cheese bagel, and a croissant and a little pack of nuts. That came up to, I think that was 53 kwai. So round up, 6 quid. Now I think I'm just gonna walk around a little bit and then head back to the hotel, edit the video and get an early night. Hey, ni hao. Hello, good English. Good morning. Setting off quite late today. It's about 11:30, the latest I've set off so far on this trip, but it does not matter today because I'm only going to go a short distance. Heading the way back up north, which always feels a bit melancholy, and I could actually do this trip, finish it off today if I wanted a long distance, but I don't. I'm going to split it into 2, have today, go to Langfang, through Anxin into Langfang, and then tomorrow I'm going to head back into Beijing. I've been to Langfang plenty of times before on the bike, and there's a hotel that I usually stay in, a Holiday Inn, that's right next to a small fair. So I'm going to go stay there tonight and then take a walk out and get some street food. It is a lovely, beautiful, sunny day today. 25 degrees and not a cloud in the sky. Can you blame me for wanting to make the trip a little bit longer? And one last thing, before I get my head down and just cycle to Langfang and stop talking to this camera. Breakfast today was included with the price of the hotel, and it was all right. But yeah, as I was saying, gonna get my head down. I think listen to a bit of Beck today. Let's go. I've just pulled into Langfang and I have been absolutely flying down here. It is, hold on, just gone 1 o'clock. It's like 1:10 past 1. I've had a tailwind the whole way down here, and I think I've been averaging at least 40 kilometers an hour for most of it. I am very interested to start looking into the stats on Strava on that one, because I'm pretty sure I broke some records. And I've done it all with a bar bag. I'm going to slow it right down now. Just relax and roll into that hotel. Got a little bit of bad news. Over here, this is where they usually have all the food stalls and the fair. But all they've got now is this rather pathetic, sad little closed down water ride for the kids. So that's a shame. But plenty more restaurants around here. I'll just find somewhere else for dinner.
I'm in the hotel, but before I even came in here, the first thing I did before I even cleaned the bike outside was log into Strava and just check to see what records I'd broken on that run. And yeah, I've broken quite a few records. And I've also got 2 KOMs for being the fastest person ever on that route. Right, quickly on the stats. My 5 mile new record of 41.8 kilometers. 10 mile, 40.3 kilometers. Going on for 20 kilometers. It's 40.1 kilometers per hour, and for 50 kilometers, 37.1 kilometers per hour. Yeah, I was absolutely flying on that route. And because I pushed myself a bit, I am going to just chill out in here and relax, I think, for the rest of the afternoon until I go out for dinner. Just going to the little shop downstairs. There's like a little corner shop as part of this hotel, or connected to it at least. And I bought myself 2 sports drinks, some coconut water, a large latte, and a curry with some sort of meat in it. That came up to 52 kwai, which is, let's say, about £5.50. And the hotel room is 260 kwai, round up a little bit, 28 quid. Now I'm going to take a well-deserved rest, probably watch some Chinese war film with those evil Japanese in it, and maybe even have a nap. See you later. I had a nap, and I was this close to just staying in tonight and ordering a takeaway. But I thought, no, I'm going to get out. There's a large shopping mall just outside of this hotel. So I'm going to go in there, find a restaurant, maybe get some noodles or something, and then come back and get an early night.
I ended up getting some rice and meat in the food court upstairs. I would have got a bit more footage of me eating it, but when you're absolutely exhausted, it's weird enough already with everybody looking at you and talking about you without you actually getting the GoPro out on a selfie stick and talking into it in the middle of everybody up there. Now I'm taking a walk back to the hotel, grabbing my 2 cans of beer for the night, and I am gonna get to bed early tonight, despite me already having a bit of a nap earlier on, because I've got quite a long ride back tomorrow, and then day after that, back to work. So I'll see you tomorrow for the last day, and good night. It's day 5, leaving Langfang now and heading back up north to Beijing. I don't have too far to go today. Last night I thought the route was going to be a bit longer, but I plotted it today and it's about 70, 75 kilometers, that's all. I thought it was a nice idea because I couldn't see Tiananmen on the first day, and I was getting pinballed all around Beijing, here, there and everywhere. So I thought that it might be a good idea today to cap off the trip by cycling past Tiananmen. But then I thought, I've thought no, because firstly I still don't know if they're shuttling people away from it, and secondly I cannot be dealing with all the roads in Beijing today, so I am going to be going around the city. I think I'm on one of the ring roads actually, so I'll be seeing a bit of it, but I'm not going central. At the start of this trip I wasn't quite sure how it was going to turn out, because, what's he doing behind me? Getting your link, huh? As I was saying, at the start of this trip I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, because it wasn't something epic like going from Beijing to Shanghai, and it wasn't adventurous as taking my bike over to Xi'an and cycling up a mountain. But I have very much enjoyed it so far, but now it looks like I'm going through a police checkout, so that might change.
46 seconds.
Passport, 护照。好。Oh, that wasn't too bad. Just the usual, got sat down in a room. Where do you live? What's your address? What's your phone number? What you up to? Okay, you can go, bye bye. Show them the passport as well. I was in and out within 3 minutes. Now, as I was saying, I wasn't sure that this trip would be that good, because it didn't seem like something special like the last few trips I've been on. But I've had a really good time. I've enjoyed this. I would have liked to have made it a little bit longer, stayed out on the road for a few more days, but you know, work commitments. It has though made me very excited for the trip in the summer going from Shanghai to Hong Kong. I just need to get on top of the logistics for that now, like booking the flights and arranging transport for my bike bag to be taken to another hotel once I land in Shanghai. All that boring stuff. But I'm going to be getting on top of that as soon as possible. Back on the road that I started off on, come full circle, and I guess that's it over with now. I'm not going to be taking any more videos. The food that I'm going to be eating tonight, so if you're wondering, I think I'm going to fry some chicken, have a little bit of salad with it, maybe some baked beans. If anyone's watching up to this point, then I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope the video turns out well, and yeah, back in the summer. See ya.